Let's see what kind of
Gas.
monster Rick will come up with today.
Starting the stream
Crap time.
means
Hello,
these
you little
weirdos
monster.
can see us again. Stop looking in through our window, chat. It's weird.
Yeah.
Especially out in boonies where GC lives.
Stop using Windows.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
Been saying this for years.
Hello, chat. I've made some progress since Thursday.
a little bit.
A little bit.
And now, the crab continuation.
Oh wow, that's a lot
The
of
challenge of unintelligent design to be right now. All evolutions are random.
It's a good challenge name. Are those all like, those like single-celled life forms or something? Oh, no, no, okay. Some of them are cells. Some of them look like little
Wait.
blobby invertebrate things.
Picky is banned, but patient is not banned. That's interesting.
Patient is not.
Does banned...
bug monster, but you can call me Snail.
Banned means that you can't pick those particular options.
Oh, okay. So it's actually a tree then. A tree of life. Like some stuff just like locks out depending on your choices.
Oh, these are the starting genes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, you choose
Hey.
a couple of those to kind of
I
define
kind
how
of want to
you're.
Spawn of Chaos because it's fun.
Ooh,
You've
I like
got
to look.
a lot of offense,
Physical and ability
no
up.
social.
You're very
Social
offensive.
down, cooldowns down, attack area up, attack penalty up.
You've got a lot of offensive
attack
boosts
penalty
here.
is down. Yeah, that's a lot of offensive. And my size is also down.
This chart looks
Poison
different than usual.
resistance. Bunch of plating and regeneration. Okay, so this is gonna be a physical build, question mark.
It's definitely going to be a violent build.
Nom 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 nom. Oh, I love seeing this guy chew things.
Ow.
Crunchy one cheese.
Anywho, how you doing, chat?
How art
Um,
thou,
Chat.
fine day, Chatathan?
Oh yeah, a good run start with a tail.
I have already received my first peppings.
I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
Bunny!
Bunny.
Hey!
Oh, hey. Hi, Void. You're still here. I guess my assassins have failed me once again.
Yeah, you need to get some new ones, bud.
They're not very good.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised they're still alive, to be honest.
I mean, the whole song and dance number that they do, that really, I mean, that kind of sold them on me a little bit. But, like,
I told Aaron to cut the song and dance.
they did it anyway. And, like, hey, give them credit. It's good. It's good.
It completely ruins the element of surprise. We've been over this.
I think they may need to, like, change direction with them. Like, maybe take the show on the road.
Ugh.
Like, Aaron's got stars in his eyes, bud. Don't hold him back.
Well,
Nothing
he
better
could go
than a-
find new work, 'cause that's not what we do here.
Doctor says,
I don't know, it made my assassination experience a lot better.
I rate this assassination experience 3 out of 5 stars.
Oh.
Didn't die, but it was fun to watch.
It's
like
an
Bobby's
assassination reenactment.
Oh.
Doctor says, Void, do you want to share that poetry you wrote today?
Do I want to do what?
I don't know.
Oh, share the poetry I wrote?
Did you,
Oh, I've been in kind of a rhymey mood today.
oh.
Antlers do not work very
I
well
wrote a
with
little
plating,
ditty
but-
earlier. I had a boxer asked me to write a poem about myself.
Hell yeah.
I met a large quail, mighty if pale, who could wax on quite poetic. His jokes made them laugh, so they wrote epitaphs on his poems that were most neurotic.
All right.
Snaps.
Yeah, there you go.
Snaps.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. Fingers crossed.
There once was a quail from Nantucket.
I think who's Nantucket?
Who said out loud, "Ah, fuck it."
Oh.
Gasp.
And with a hole in his sock, he picked up his smock
Yeah.
and tossed it far into the bucket.
Oh, all right.
Are there other poems I wrote today? I don't think those are all Twitch safe.
Love to roll
What
jaws.
do
at
with
some
my time
point.
right now?
Say that again?
We're
I
gonna,
didn't hear you, Rick.
we want to roll Jaws. That's basically just easy chomp.
Yeah.
Easy chomp. Oh, yeah.
Also, if
You
you,
might
have
be- you
jaws
might be
and
forced
saliva,
into
you
it.
can get poisonous saliva. And
Got me.
You might be getting forced into a more pacifist themed run.
we'll see.
Crew, I need some opinions. When you picture like medieval like RPG tavern tables, do you picture round tables or square ones or rectangular? Or some other shape, I guess.
That is actually, I think it's usually kind of a mix and match because it really comes down to what they made was like scrap scavenged and material at hand.
Alright.
Because like, you know, obviously finely engraved tables with polish and filigree is going to be usually square because it shows intentional craft and build. But I don't actually adequately know how often a round table was, but it feels like it would be easier to make out of a log.
Well, assuming you found a log wide enough.
Oh yeah, back then when we weren't like, you know, furious deforestation machines.
Yay! Wait, no, not yay. No. Unyay. Redact that yay.
We'll get you some
pull that
Wonder
back.
Bread to go with your lady shampoo, don't worry.
I got that.
But yeah, I googled tavern table, and it seems like most of them are like long rectangle tables, like ones that can seat up to like 10 people. But I don't actually know.
I think that
Arms.
tracks. I feel like it's easier to cut like flat planks of wood than it would be to round them out.
It basically just depends on how you cut the log, which way you cut the log, I guess.
Yeah,
Are you going to julienne the log or slice the log?
I'm not sure that. Are we eating it? Okay,
Yes.
getting that beaver energy.
Gotta get your
mean-
fiber from somewhere.
Carrots are just stems, so are celery.
Yeah,
Or yeah, carrots the roots, I forget.
actually, carrots are roots. Yeah, carrots
Okay,
are roots.
but celery is the stem. Broccoli is the stem. I know that much.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd really like some
broccoli's
more
like
hit
tiny.
points.
Broccoli's like tiny trees, right, or something like that.
It's kind of the whole thing, yeah. The whole kit and caboodle.
Oh yeah, can we talk about Gamerverse?
I thought it was
haven't
cute.
seen it yet.
Right. Actually, wait. That's
I have
right,
not
since
seen
you
it
haven't
yet.
Seen it. Okay. All right. Never mind. Then I won't.
Would you
Gamerverse
recommend
shirt. Gamerverse shirt is reboot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little reboot. It's a little Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, they know what they are. They know what they're doing.
One thing I don't actually get is Glitch like a whole group of production people? Like, is this like a team of different people doing different things? Or is this like one? Is this like 3 or 5 people making like 7 different shows at this point?
Nah.
Dang.
I think.
See, this is
They
why I wanted
farm
more
it-
hit points.
Yeah.
I think they farm stuff out. Like, I think there are producers, and they have contacts in other animation studios. I know that with Gamerverse, Titmouse did a little bit of the work. But I do think. I mean, I know that there's at least they have a couple of people in house. I think.
This is one of those confusing moments for me where I was just like, "Oh, new from Glitch, a new TV show." I'm like, how many new shows are they gonna make, and how many shows are like not actually still going? I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
Digital Circus
is ending.
They're wrapping it up.
Knights of Guinevere got its pilot, and then
Yeah.
no other word about that.
Yeah.
And,
You have a good point.
now
there.
we've got this Gameaverse.
They also still have a bunch like the weird BattleBot show that has been going on for a long time because I've had some of my students be all like hyperfixated about it.
They got a bunch of stuff. I mean, I think a lot of it's kind of in hibernation. Like, I don't think.
Like, it's fair if a pilot doesn't take off. Like, that happens sometimes. But it's also just if something about the way they present their media feels very confusing to me, and I'm not sure who's making what and where in the process.
Right? Yeah, they don't act like a big studio. They act like an indie studio. So it's a little haphazard. But I don't know. I mostly know about their stuff because, like, I know some of the Digital Circus actors. Like, I knew about the project before I knew who was actually making it.
I don't know. Ash mentioned Knights of Guinevere, and I was just like, that's one I just did not click with me.
That's fair. It's
I thought it was interesting. It was.
I immediately lost all interest when the entire point of the pilot was mocking Disney's commercialization of this character, and within a day of the pilot, they were commercializing and selling plushes of the character.
yeah. No, they did.
Like, there's such a deep-rooted meta irony to all of this.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
They always do that with all the shows. They always have merch there. Like
I get it. It's supposed to help fund the project because it's not like they have Disney money. But like, did no one see the irony in this?
No, of course not.
Keyboard not responding.
Oh,
It'll be okay now.
See, I was
Weird.
only focused on the Digital Circus, but I didn't know they were advertised for the other shows as well, like that as well. So I find it, it's very ironic.
I would, like I thought about getting some of their merch if, like, one, I had a budget, and two, I was the sort of person who could get merch. But I guess that
look,
kind of.
I already like if I had the money to get a new wardrobe, I would not be buying more T-shirts.
Yeah,
It's not without specific intention. But that's just
I think I've merchandised myself out of life, as I was going to say, but I'm trying to get back into it. I just find it funny. I'm all thinking it's turtles. Ugh.
I don't buy a lot of merch. I'll get.
I hear my mom's voice in my head, like Professor Oak, just like, where are you gonna put all of that? What are you gonna do with this?
Is your mom a Pokemon professor, Mev?
She might as well be, but it's very much like I come from the family where my dad decides he wants to buy a new hyper-specific gadget, and she's like, where in the kitchen are you going to store this when you're not using it? Because you're only going to use this once.
Kind of funny, my family all this time realized they didn't have an egg mixer, and now we got an egg mixer.
And it got to the point where my dad didn't like going shopping with me because I would just start asking him the questions my mom would ask. And she's like, I don't like how much you copy your mother. Well, you know what? I learned from the best.
I learned it from watching you.
Right.
Oh my god, bro, I was waiting on the party date.
Gasp.
Gasp. Hello,
Yes.
I of Roo.
Right, what were
Hello?
what were you doing, you fool?
You fool!
I don't know why that turned into that, but I just, it was. I took the interrogative tone and went with it.
Bold strategy.
Yeah, but I'm risking everything.
Who knew that one was so bold?
By the way, just so you all know,
Texas out the boat.
I went with the square tavern table here. I'll show you. I'm sure. I'm not going to depict what's going to be happening on top of it, but
It better be me.
Ew.
It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be mine.
There we go.
I think for already with having the chairs there, it frames better. Because like the route, I feel like if you just had a circular table, it would just. I don't know. I think I just like the way it looks. I think you made the right call.
Well, one of the characters involved is going to have to be using one of the chairs for balance. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, we're doing some not safe for work activities, some OSHA unapproved.
Yeah. Non-designated tavern. Well, no, actually, I mean, come on, it's medieval. It's a D&D tavern. Like, anything goes, right? I mean,
These are going everywhere in these taverns.
yeah.
It's true.
That nose. Look at that trunk.
My mind made 3 jumps. That reminds me, I need to get back into looking into Starfinder stuff because I do want to try running something for that.
The name of Starfighter always sounds so weird to me because I used to know an artist named Starfighter.
Really?
Yeah, way back in the day. She was not well liked for reasons.
I'm sorry, I just got incredibly distracted by like Rick Schnoz on his little guy.
Yeah, he do got the nose.
Well, yeah.
He got the elephant trunk.
Oh yeah, that's it's a man-eater kind of thing going on. You look like you look a bit like
Smoke.
Stop
like an
giving me
anteater that's like trying to audition for being a Koopa.
Look, I can do the shell thing. Promise. Look, I can fly out of it. Come on, just jump.
Oh,
on
now
it.
you got legs. It's always weird when you get the legs, but at the same time,
It's a very Spore moment of like suddenly this little amoeba has legs and they are long and they are on the menu.
They're on the menu.
Legs, what's
Yeah.
on the menu?
I do not like the trunk.
Legs.
Leggies. Ooh. I love the abrupt change in biome. That always amuses me in a game where it's like, oh, tundra. You know?
well, that was Spore's charm back then, right?
I only vaguely remember Spore. I didn't play it a lot. I knew someone who had it, and I was only over to it.
I actually still have my CDs for the expansions somewhere in my cupboard.
Nice.
It was
I-
Spore Galactic Adventures and the Spore Creepy and Cute pack.
Nice.
I think I mentioned this before, but I still have my Spore CDs, but the problem is all the keys are out on it. I can't install it anymore, and I said I hate that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no place you could ever find more software keys. Anyway,
I get I get on Steam now. You can buy it on Steam without the key restrictions.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I said back then, when I found out that Spore had restrictions on how many pieces you could put on, I was like, "That's the dumbest shit I ever heard."
So at least some of you will remember this. Do you remember like the convoluted attempts at anti-piracy some software used to have, like, look up page 266 of the manual, pick
Oh yeah,
fifth
no, I
word.
love when like you would do an adventure game and there was that one puzzle 2/3 in the way into the game that you have to have the manual for or you won't know the answer.
Yep,
Yeah,
that was very common in old point-and-click games.
that was fun. Now anti-cheats are boring. Not that I know anything about that.
I mean,
I like how like Pokemon games would swear at you. I know there were some games that would just be like, we're not actually going to do anything about it, but like we would appreciate a few dollars, like when you can spare, like push his fingers together. Like, there are some games that would just do the WinRAR thing.
God. I had one friend. She was actually on Europe who really liked Spore, and she would share images of like the weirdest shit she could make, the stuff that just looked like why do I exist? That kind of thing, you know.
Mother, why do I exist?
Well, Jonas, here's your furry trivia moment. Which popular furry species was designed in Spore?
Oh my god! Don't tell me like circles or something.
Nope. You're on the right track though.
Dutch Angel Dragons.
Nope.
Well, it could
Protogen?
be. It could be Protogen.
It's the Avali.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes sense. My next guess would have been the little rat chicken things that Alder is sometimes.
The Yinglets? No. That's a specific artist with more aligned with circles and protogens
Right.
that are kind of their actual unique thing. But no, Avali started as a sport creation.
Well, dang. Doesn't that mean that like everybody who has an Avali now could get sued by Will Wright?
No, because the company that actually made, I don't know if he owns the full rights to it, because like Maxis, the company that made Spore, like went out years ago.
Oh,
So I don't even know who owns the rights to it.
EA, I believe, owns rights to Spore. They published
Probably.
it.
yeah.
Well, I think it's enough steps removed that, like, as a unique creation, it's the argument of using a creation within our tool is the creation our property.
Yeah, that just like how depends on the age, it sort of happened, right? But Blizzard's Warcraft 3 design, map design.
Wow,
I have to
Brian,
take you on your word for that one because I'm not familiar with the scenario.
Brian Kino worked on Spore. He did the music. That's crazy.
Well, back then, like I remember reading about, but basically Dota 2 or Dota in general is basically a map designed in Warcraft 3. And what happened is that they would have to make their own game after that theme. But being designed at a Blizzard, I don't know how this actually works legal wise, but moving. They made a game they made a game from using another game's custom map design. Basically, I'm not sure how that works, but Blizzard didn't know back then people could do that. From what I read, and that's how Dota 2 became so popular, and Dota in general.
Also, I like that Rick is just like a very strange moose.
Yeah.
Like you do.
They moose puppet from a Canadian children's television series.
Yeah, kinda.
Rick, how long have you been a moose?
Snarrowed Snare,
about
I see you there.
4 minutes.
Boy, you can't just ask somebody that.
It's a fair question, I thought.
Is the plural of moose moosin or meese?
Moosin.
Many much Meeson.
Meese.
The foods in the
Meese
woods and
is
visit.
Meeson.
Why? Are you, Mev, are you in need of multiple meats?
Always.
Okay.
I've never actually seen one in the wild, and it terrifies me to think about because they're fucking huge. They are
are.
like actual mammalian dinosaurs.
Yeah. Moose are freaking enormous.
GC, you ever run into a moose?
I only had zoos, not in like outside of zoos, unfortunately.
I think there's also like you can only legally hunt like one like every period of time.
You only need one. That thing will feed you for a month.
Look,
About-
people are greedy, and then there's a lot of trophy hunters out there.
Jonas, a cow can feed a family for several months. A moose will feed a person for a very long time.
Does moose even taste very good? Because I imagine it'd be kind of gamey.
Oh, I'm sure it's nasty.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
I don't know about
bison's
that.
delicious.
Usually, they only taste bad if they eat garbage. And
Yeah.
Right.
moose don't
Like
really eat
raccoons.
garbage.
I imagine
Yeah.
at worst it's probably gamey.
I've had
I don't know.
elk
Like,
before.
if you've ever had a bison burger, that shit's delicious.
Yeah, that's true. I've had elk. I've had antelope. Didn't really like
There's a
antelope.
lot of meat I may never get to try.
Oh yeah, I've had rabbit.
I mean, rabbit's actually a very commonly farmed,
Yeah.
raised food animal.
I didn't like it.
I mean, they're going to be tough and stringy. They don't have much fat on them because
Yeah.
they're very
true.
small prey animals.
Yeah.
That's specifically why we bred chickens to be slower and fatter.
through. Like, this tastes good, but
I had an opportunity to try snake, but I didn't want to. I kind of chickened out. I snaked out.
I mean, you're basically there reaches the point where like the "it tastes like chicken" joke does kind of actually wrap around.
It's like a snake eating its own chicken. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I've seen plenty of stuff in zoos. I've seen like elephants, bears, frickin' camels and shit like that.
To my surprise this year, when me and my sister went to the zoo, well, actually last year, I would say, we had our fox. And I was like, this is a coincidence, isn't it? Just because I've been reading turtles recently. Nope. Arctic fox. It was pretty cute watching them all trying to basically lick the pond and lick the garbage bags for water. They sure like to lick a lot of things like that.
They're lickers. They
Oh
lick.
no! Don't tell Resident Evil that.
I mean, it's how you understand what kind of mineral it is by licking it.
true.
Is this an edible material? Mineral even?
Only one way to find out.
Is this
Everything's
the
edible.
poisonous one?
Everything's
true.
edible once, yada yada. God, okay face now.
Damn! Look at that
Nice.
rack.
Raccoon.
Yeah,
Oh no! I'm
that's right.
looking at Rick's massive rack on screen. It's got 4 points and
Yeah, I
everything.
mean, Jonas doesn't take up that much space.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, well.
This morning, I was watching Louis Ross stream on Twitch, and he hadn't streamed in a while, and I popped in, and I was like, hey, Louis, and he was like, oh, and here comes an old guy, he's returned. I'm like, an old guy. An old guy.
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Unsubscribe. I didn't actually unsubscribe. But
Old man Jonas.
Welcome back, Grandpa.
yeah.
Speaking of racks, look at the antlers on this guy.
That's the joke I've been making the whole time.
Yeah, but he made it. Void made it second, so.
I said it.
Boyd, I'm gonna bounce you like a tennis ball.
Yay!
Oh wait, no, ahoge. Ahegao. That's the right term. Not ahoge. Ahoge is the hair.
Yes,
Ahegao
ahoge is the fool's hair.
you could
Ahegao
actually-
is the face.
You could have like the ahoge hair and the ahegao face, maybe. You know.
A lot of
Ooh.
nerdy little self-insert characters do, in fact.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Think about it, chat. Think about it.
Jonas, would you wear the Ahegao sweater?
No. Wait. Let me think about that. No. Actually, wait. Let me think about. No.
It's deciding that
I don't
wants
think
me
you're
to
actually
pivot
thinking
to a
about
social
it.
group.
There was some brief cogitation.
Hey, friends. I know I've been slaughtering you by the hundreds and eating you, but I've gone to therapy.
Congratulations.
Making comment on the social build joke.
Oh.
Yeah, the game suddenly has pivoted a lot of Rick's mutations to social choices.
I don't like
Random.
social choices.
Unfortunately, Jonas, you are now social.
No. Can't
You
I
are now
be-
a social creature.
Couldn't it be like asocial or I don't know, eusocial or?
You're so cool now.
I mean, you could be parasocial.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, Jonas, you literally have a group called the Rack Pack. There's no, like, I in Pack. You gotta have a group of people with you.
I mean, I could force an eye in there, but then it would be like the rec kayak. And that
Rak Pasik.
Pasik. Yes, it's an ancient term in Jonas speak for the translation is approximately read house pets.
Read house pets.
Yes, it's a message to ponder for the ages.
I do actually have to go back and finish at some point.
You never finished House Pets?
I have not read it in probably over a decade, truth be told.
You harlot.
Just remember, Griffin Max the best stats ever, and you should love them.
That's true.
I missed web comics and comic strips in general for a lot of the time. There's just a whole lot of all these like titular furry characters in culture that I just like all my friends will talk about. I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah, there were a ton of great ones that I read in like late 90s, early 2000s. And then things kind of shifted. I think I read more non-furry webcomics now. There's nothing against free webcomics, of course, but like...
The only one I think I'm keeping up with now is I Think I Like You.
Let's see, who do I have bookmarked? See, a lot of the stuff now is just a lot of stuff I read now is just on Patreon. It's like it's all conveniently bundled in one place. But for ones that I actually go to the site for, where are my bookmarks? There's a fun one called Preeny Has to Repeat 6th Grade, which is made by someone I knew through the Fox Club community. There's Tamerlane, which I've actually cameoed in. There's Raccoon.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's Raccoon Comic, which I'm not sure if it's on hiatus now or what. And does Two Kinds count as a furry comic?
Yeah,
I think so.
100%.
Okay. And of course, there's Rick's comics which I work on. So I am reading.
I should hope you keep up with those.
She's like, I haven't read those ever.
Who else? Who else am I?
I pretty much but I still read Clock Paused and Space Gate Cop.
And Raging Spirits, made by Andy Ayala, who is one of the folks who worked alongside Mark on the Ether stuff.
One webcomic I particularly like is Crow Time.
What's it called?
Crow Time.
Crow Time.
It's just a little comic, usually featuring little crows getting up to little crow things.
Excellent. That sounds precious.
Yeah, maybe I'll
It
link that in my
is
list.
phenomenal. I love it to bits.
Okay.
I'll have to look this up later. I'm very tired because I just finished reading a 1,000-page novel that I did not realize until someone told me about 350 pages in that it was actually rewritten Harry Potter fan fiction.
Oh, are you talking about
Alchemized, yes.
Oh, okay.
All I know is because everyone who knows me knows my obsession for anything alchemy themed. And I was literally, I was at a bookstore with my mother. She was like, I'll buy you 2 books. I was like, great. I got I forget the name of the book. I think it's like The River Has Roots by, I forget how to pronounce her name, but it's by one of the authors of This Is How You Lose the Time War. Wonderful book, very poetic.
Yeah.
And that was great. A nice little 100-page read. And then I'm getting into this book, which is very grim, dark, and all I know is like it said it would be alchemy themed. It was not. I felt lied to. It was all just grim, dark, necromancy bullshit. And then go ahead, Jonas.
No.
No, but to cut it short, I'm 300 pages into the book. I have multiple coworkers notice that I'm reading it, which is fascinating. Damn.
You're close though.
Yeah. But yeah, I had multiple coworkers see, like, one of them was like, I could only finish it 400 pages in. One of them that was just like, oh my god, did you hear? This is actually rewritten Harry Potter fan fiction. It's so divisive. And I'm like, what? And like another coworker come up to me after that being like, I read the original fan fiction. I loved it so much. I want to read this book. And I'm like, oh my god.
You know.
I like this icon for main predator.
It's a very 90s nose there.
Try hitting the bad
no
guys
one, not it.
instead next time.
Oh, and I was looking to pray. But
Trust nobody, not even yourself.
The person most likely to kill you is yourself.
Well, what
Not
did you
unless
say
I
about
get
novels,
that
Jonas?
fucker first.
that sounds like some kind of morbid yearbook title. Person most likely to kill you.
Yes, I did deal a lot of damage to myself because the antlers do a little bit of self-damage every time that you use them.
Wait, do you like hit yourself with your own antlers? That's no good.
It's just like a recoil effect.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. But anyway, I wanted to ask Mevin, stop me if I've asked this before. Original FMA or FMA Brotherhood?
So, I actually think I prefer Brotherhood, but the first attempt at the anime actually has some really interesting takes on it that I found fascinating.
Okay.
Like, obviously, I do think that the Brotherhood is better, but I felt like I almost felt like the stakes were heavier in the first attempt at the anime.
I couldn't.
Have you seen either, Jonas?
I have seen most of the original and all of Brotherhood. And I also saw the Conqueror of Shambhala.
I love that movie, actually. I think it's a fun watch.
I need to go back and watch the original series again because I couldn't really get super into it back in the day. I had like a friend circle in a furry friend circle in Silicon Valley who would watch it every now and then. I'd sometimes pop into that. But I don't know. It just didn't hook me the way Brotherhood did. I'm not sure what it was.
It's definitely not as like. It's definitely not going to grip you like by the lapels the way Brotherhood does. But I love the characterizations a bit more. Like, I loved the more internal conflict of the homunculi trying to come to terms with their inhumanity. Which is something I felt like Brotherhood lacked. It was just like, yeah, we're monsters, we're just gonna live with them. Like, okay, like that's a choice you can make.
But that ended up being one of the things. What happened to one? Well, actually, I shouldn't even say. Actually, in Brotherhood, one of the homunculus did change, didn't they?
Well, no, that was Lee because he took Greed in, and Greed kind of by spending time with the mortal understood the mortal perspective, and that was part of their dynamic growth as a character. So you are right. Also, up until you got the horns, you basically just looked like Tsuchinoko.
Tsuchinoko real?
Tsuchinoko is real.
Jaws.
I think a lot of people will honestly say one of the best things about Brotherhood is Olivier Armstrong.
She was one of my first anime crushes. I
Really?
love Olivier Armstrong.
Nice.
Oh, I adore her in that anime. It was so good.
Oh, I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
Yeah.
That-
Always a good character.
But it's the fact that she's not just brute strength and bullheaded. She's very, very intentional.
yeah. I guess
She's strict and matter of fact, and she pretty much, I feel like, she knew exactly how the world worked, and that was the thing. Like, and she was pretty, I wouldn't say cutthroat, but she knew exactly what had to be done.
She was practical.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never watched Brotherhood. I'm kind of an outlier for it because I really, really liked the first one. I love the original series. I just couldn't get into Brotherhood. I thought it was paced a little too quickly. It was rushing through all like the stuff that season 1 originally
Yeah.
did, but like I don't know, I just couldn't. It just didn't grab me. Maybe it's like the first one you watch. I don't know. That sticks with you.
Probably a bit. I never finished the original Full Metal Alchemist, and I never watched Brotherhood. So,
So I have to admit, back then, when I was getting new to anime, I didn't know this, but animes like Inuyasha, Naruto, and Full Metal Alchemist, because of how slow manga was, that they had that anime companies were getting like impatient, and they were like, we had to start. They had to start doing something. They were like,
That's where filler comes from.
Yeah, but there's filler, and then there's people that take the story into their own hands and change it to something that they think is going to happen or something like that, or something that, like that. That was pretty much what I understood was the original Fullmetal Alchemist and some of Naruto.
Yes.
And
I think Gintama actually had a whole bit about this in one of their episodes.
I have mixed feelings about filler. Sometimes it can be interesting if they flesh out stuff that was like only touched on in canon. I kind of like that. Other times it can stretch to like 2 years of filler, like in the case of Naruto, and it can get a little frustrating.
Oh yeah.
Just because like you realize after a point that none of the villains, because they can't alter canon at all, and they're taking their sweet time to get caught up. It's like, okay, there are no actual stakes here. There are no, nothing. Nobody can get hurt. It's like a halftime show.
Yeah.
But like everybody I'm pretty sure will always quote this one as one of the best fillers. But Piccolo and Goku going on driver's license.
I love that episode, actually. Yes.
Right.
Everybody loves that episode. It's hilarious.
And it's filler, holy filler.
Yeah.
And what it was basically it was something Toriyama drew as like a panel, and the directors said, where'd you get this from? This looks cool. We're gonna throw this in as a filler.
I don't mind silly filler. That's fun. That's always fun. It's it's when it tries to be like, okay, look at me. I'm kind of a rip-off bad guy, just sort of like this one of the guys you've seen combined with the other guy you've seen, and I'm gonna take over, the ninja world, and nothing can stop me. Oh, no, just stop me.
Desperately trying to shove all of One Piece into a single closet.
Oh yeah, actually somebody mentioned it, chat. Bleach. That was another one too that had filler. But
Bleach had an excessive amount of filler.
It does, but some of it's quite interesting, I will say.
I've never actually watched Bleach.
I got through. Let's see. I got through the Soul Society arc, and then I attempted to get through the filler arc after that, but the filler arc was bad because it was just like Ichigo going over the exact same things he did during the Soul Society arc, and it's like, why?
I think it definitely does get good again, especially with the new seasons coming out and the final seasons. Like, me and my roommates are specifically planning to, like, go and see the final movie in theaters.
I actually did not know it's still going.
Yes, it's on its final season, the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Nice.
Oh yes, I love that. I watched that a few years back. Oh, the actors went all out on that.
Oh yeah, no, we're very excited by it. I'm enjoying it greatly. I think I've mentioned this in VR when we chatted about it a couple times, but also for everyone's sake, one of my favorite things about Bleach is the fact that the mangaka is also a fashion designer by trade.
Oh.
Yep.
So that's why they have so many unique outfits.
Oh, neat.
It's also what makes one of the biggest appeals of Bleach, which is seeing the character transformations, because they're usually very eloquently designed, given that in mind. Like I can think of very few bad designs in my eyes.
Man, one of the animes I've been looking back on recently that I can say was amazing back then was Not Hack Signs. And its music, holy jeez, the music in that. The storytelling. Not sure if anybody remembers that anymore, honestly.
I know plenty of people who I know of .hack. I just never engaged with it myself.
I watched it a little bit. I actually had a friend who had one of the games. Not my friend. My roommate.
Yeah, I never watched the anime. I did play part of the first trilogy of games, and then like the entire of the second trilogy.
The series was pretty good. It was at a time where like the video game animes was starting to become pretty popular. But the thing was, it was based the story that it wasn't sort of what I was expecting for an anime based off of real life MMOs, basically. But I did love the characters in it, and the reason that they played the game was it was pretty damn realistic, honestly, and that was part of the charm with it back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like very dark, but also very, very, very good at like some of the things that people would get like in what people would be scared about on the internet back then with video games at the same time.
Right.
It was pretty dark, but in a good way. The games were totally different, though. the video games were your typical shonen anime kind of thing. If people were watching Doc Center say, we're going to see a lot of action, aren't we? No, we're just going to talk about people brooding about how they spend their lives on the internet.
Mood.
Have any of you played a game
Yes.
called? Okay. No, I'm just looking at what Rick's doing, and it reminded me of this game I was playing a lot during lockdown called Agario. Or rather, it's Agar.io. I should say it's the name of the game and it's the URL. It's this really absurdly simple premise where you're a single-celled sphere, and you can only do a couple of things. You can divide and become like a colony. But you run the risk of having other cells eat your parts of your colony. You can eject cytoplasm, which can then become food and/or a distraction for other cells, or you can just engulf people. And every time you eat somebody or any kind of like cytoplasm, you gain size and diameter, but you start to slowly decrease in speed. And it
I want
was
to be full of that.
yeah. And despite being extremely simple,
Also, your main prey is a cat or a cat raccoon.
Yeah,
even though,
that happens.
but even though it's really simple, like it was very addictive. Probably partially because I had nothing else to do for a while there. But the only problem was you could have custom names, and people would use the custom naming thing that come up with some really incredibly like fucked up names that kind of yeah. And that was obnoxious because it's like, wow, everybody's 15 in this game. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to interact with you little shits. And it was possible to grief people. Like there were teams that would get on all together and just grief the hell out of somebody.
Of course.
But yeah.
Back in the days where in Vivia people would PK you and you'd lose levels and drop your gear and they loot your pod.
You know,
Loot that body.
I started to have that problem in Wak Fu. I think it was around the time I dropped off that I just kind of like there was one guy who just would repeatedly kill me for the offense of being in a public area.
How dare.
Like, you know, he'd kick my ass and then be like, okay, and stay out.
Mhm.
And
There was
like,
there was an infamous like road on Tibia back in the this is back in the 1990s, of course, but with dial-up, people there was a road where basically at an intersection of a town, and it was called the X roads.
Mhm.
People would the highest levels in the game would camp that to make sure everybody would pass it. They had to pay a toll or just get their loot for free from people that didn't know any better. And people were like, "This is not acceptable. We gotta kick their asses." Back in the old days. I mean,
yeah.
then you had games like Ultima Online, or it was mostly clean, but then you had people that liked to go around being robbers and thieves. Yeah, but it was fun. It was the internet back then.
When I joined the guild in Wakfu, they wanted to get me grinded up to a really high level really fast. And I thought that was great. I was like, wow, these folks want to help me. So they were like farming the match for me and stuff like that. And then I realized that like later on they were like, okay, we hate this group. We want to fight them and we need you to help us. And it's like, oh,
Ah,
okay.
Trained him wrong on purpose as a joke.
you're being bred to fight for them, Jonas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that what they call it now?
They were getting you to go through the gym all day just so you can go punch this guy for them.
Oh, I didn't even spend that much time in the gym. Most of the work was there was some mining, there was some farming, and there were mostly just a lot of absurd quests in dungeons where I was not qualified, but I was surrounded by like, you know, I was flanked by like a group of 6 who were way the hell above me, and
Yeah.
just completely destroying the monsters, and you know, just so we could get the drops and get me to like whatever. It was ridiculous.
It was back in the old days, like when I was playing games like Tibia. One of the funniest things I missed back in the old days is you had the potential to kill your buddies, but you could also get your potential to be strong. So of course, everybody back then would say, "Okay, guys, let's give you the weakest sword and just hit each other all day and let your get stronger while making sure you don't hurt yourself so much that your regeneration can't take it in." And but there were some people that cut it really close to me, and I'm like, buddy, you almost killed me there. And I'm like, I'm scared of you now. And it was funny as hell back then because I never had such a reaction to a game before, but I was laughing how this is the way MMOs back then made you feel. You didn't want to take the risk, and at the same time, you're like, I want more. I want to be stronger. And it was. You just had to find people you had to trust back then, and it was hilarious. And then it was. These days, everybody's rushing. Oh, that's the thing.
Everybody's rushing. I was like, everybody's rushing.
Like they want to get. And in some way, that was a good change of pace for certain things. But then I realized as we got older, we sort of just basically, it's like, you come in here, get your job done, and that's it. Then you don't remember the people you played with, and that's it. You're back to square one again.
It is very much for me about being on teams with folks I know, like the crew, like you guys. I wouldn't. I doubt, unless I really, really loved the game, I don't think I would jump in with strangers anymore.
I still do.
That's fair.
It does, like I said, take a toll on people I noticed over the years. I understand that too. Like my cousin, my family, my brother surprisingly got back into it, and my sister, I don't know what she's doing these days when it comes to interactions, but I noticed people over the years, they just get tired of it. And some people are just, it's like customer service in a way. I noticed, like some people treat like customer service, and some people don't. But it depends on, like you say, how the interaction works.
We'll say this. With modern internet speeds, if I did want to get back into a game, there wouldn't be any issues anymore with like latency or
oh man,
you know, back in the day
I could not stress how much I'm glad I'm over the dial-up days.
Yeah.
JC, get off the computer. Stop playing those games.
You couldn't really do MMOs until like the DSL era, honestly. I mean, I guess technically the first ones. What was the first MMO?
I don't know,
Was that
but
like Fantasy Star Wars?
I could, from my memory, just from my memory, I haven't actually done research on this. It was either Ultima Online. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure Ultima Online was probably the first.
Okay,
then
so I guess technically good.
Then I think like Tibia came around about time because they thought, hey, this is a cool inspiration.
So yeah, I guess technically there were some real-time MMOs in the dial-up era, but you couldn't have good MMOs until you had broadband.
Yeah.
Apparently, the first MMO was in 1974.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, but I mean that's technical, you know. It was
Was it a muck?
no. Apparently, it was actually a graphical virtual world. Technically, I'm sure it. I mean, it was like. Wait, do we lose him?
Where
Wow.
Ash go? There you are.
Oh, there, Ash. Hello.
Oh,
It was-
the MMO for a bit. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It was called Maze War, and it was like single color vector graphics running on an ancient thing I don't even recognize, and it was like local network only. This is amazing. I had no idea this was a thing, and I'm not even sure this qualifies by modern standards. Let me post the graphic from Wikipedia.
Someone
Yeah,
chat. Oh, sorry.
No, that's it. That's all.
Someone chat said LucasArts did an MMO for a bit, and yes, they did. Star Wars Galaxy. I would never hear it about. I never played it, but I do
Oh.
remember how the stories about how people there was no Jedi's, except for this very specific quest. But if you die as a Jedi, you come back as a ghost, and basically you haunt the players. And I said that's actually pretty awesome.
I was young when that game was active, and my dad actually set up a character for me. So I had a Wookiee Jedi and a chef's hat.
Yo,
I can do.
I remember when my brother, like back when I was when he was like 8, and I feel like this is one of my biggest regrets, but at the same time one of the things that I should regret about, but he was wondering what was I playing, and what was I playing? Oh, the lovely World of Warcraft, and I had to make a character for him, an undead skeleton, and he was like, this is awesome, and I said, okay, here we go. 20 years later, he's like, I am better than you now. And I'm like, okay, you got more free time than me. Thank you very much, good sir. And I'm saying, I'm proud of him. But at the same time, I got to get some more free time.
Make free time today by killing your boss.
Oh,
That's all it takes.
How's everybody doing in the chat tonight?
Don't listen to them, chat.
You get so much more free time when you don't have someone breathing down your neck telling you what to do.
I mean,
To be fair, I'm actually getting free time a lot more now that I got things scheduled out now. But yeah, at the same time, lately this year, there's been a lot of weird changes, like things coming out at inopportune times, and I just can't predict life anymore. In my opinion, things are just. Ugh. I can't get ahead of the curve anymore.
The future is now.
can't the future be later? Like tomorrow?
No,
It
it's
always
right now.
is. It always is, and it isn't.
don't. No.
That explains it.
That explains everything.
Did you say that explains everything, or Dad explains everything?
Yes,
That
also
explains
true.
everything.
Because I'm the chat dad, I'm the stream dad, and I don't feel like explaining anything.
Stream Daddy.
I don't like that. The second I
Yeah,
said
the
it.
follow-up sequel to Dream Daddy.
Oh, God, no, no.
Zaddy. Ow. Wow.
God, I had someone actually
Finally.
try to flirt with me and call me that once.
Why is the?
I don't even know what that means still.
It's like
It's. Go for it.
it's like the next tier up from regular daddy, right? Something like that. Like the-
It's like you're a you're an older dude, but you're a daddy, right? Zaddy.
Okay, but why was this someone like around Jonas's age bracket trying to call me this?
Hello,
You know
Miller.
what? Hey, Miller.
You know,
Hi, Miller.
Bird.
You know what? Let me look it up. Let me see what the official Zaddy is a slang term for attractive older men.
ugh.
I'm so confused. I was in my mid-20s.
Sorry, you're old.
Kangi.
Yeah, that's ancient, Mev.
Oh, especially when the person calling me this was in their 40s.
That's just weird.
It is weird.
If there's anything I know about people in their 40s, they're really good with common slang. You know?
I don't like people in their 40s. That's weird.
Yeah, who'd want one of those?
Like, if they're still in furry at that
Aw.
point, that's sus.
Do, 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 do. Angel Kangaroony?
Do what?
The music.
Oh, yeah.
Eric's finding a kangaroo. And he knocked you out. Wow.
Simon, how dare you bop me? How dare.
Get squished, nerd.
Let's see. What about pacifist? Seems like it might not roll well, but
Would you want to be a
Oh.
pacifist?
Worth trying since, don't have a whole lot of choice.
Pacifist was boring. War is tasty.
It does give you a lot of food to eat.
Violence is fun, educational, and delicious.
It's true.
Me at the orphanage.
Young wants to destroy all the orphanages.
I appreciate y'all. I could just say this kind of shit and you just roll with it.
I think we all been down that road, Jonas.
Let's see what Rick is now.
Rick, what are you?
Platypus.
Is there? I wonder how closely you could get to looking like Kirby in this game.
Probably that wouldn't be hard if you could turn pink.
Hmm.
You already got that cute little face.
Or like Homestar or something.
Labor Dable.
Kajoob.
Oh, we got Hans. Hans und Franz.
Oh ja, wir Hans und Franz. We go back very far. Oh my god, Jonas, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, Jonas.
It's gotta be like Johannes.
Jonas.
Johannes.
Jonas Hans.
I just sent off some drafts of filthy furry imagery.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for approval. I put it in naughty stuff. You can
BRB,
see
by
it
the way.
now.
Waiting
Yes.
for a poodle.
A poodle? Yeah, Jonas, we don't have poodles here. What are you crazy?
I mean, you're not wrong. Burp?
But
I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh,
Miller?
Miller.
Bird's dead.
oh no.
Alright. We'll miss him.
Why am I dead? What is going on?
Time for soup.
Quiet, you're dead.
Looks
No,
like I
I'm not
can almost
dead.
hear his voice.
Yeah, fire up the soup.
Give
pot.
me a jacuzzi, not a soup bowl.
They can do
Sorry.
the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Just don't
Ooh,
mind
so
that I'm
warm,
conveniently
and
cutting
bumblebee.
vegetables
Yeah, here's some pool toys. They just happen to be, carrots and.
and some aromatics. It's good for the pores.
Yeah, it's an herbal rejuvenation.
Ah,
That's,
Is the garlic supposed to be like good for my feathers or something?
yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, we have to shave you.
no.
You'll never be a man if you aren't plucked.
That's how that works.
I don't want to be a man. I want to be bird.
You'll never be a bird man.
You'll never be a lawyer.
I'm a man.
What are
I'm
we
a
doing
baby,
now,
I'm a
Rick?
mother.
Where you only get one choice?
Yeah, it's randomized. That is the current challenge.
Why are you giving me
That
these?
doesn't.
Bit.
That doesn't seem like much of a challenge, and just more bullshit.
We do love bullshit.
You know, something that is bullshit could also be called challenging, you could say.
You could,
The ocean is.
unless you're
bullshit.
Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would differentiate the two as being challenge you can like do something about and you can exercise your skill in order to overcome. Bullshit, there's no skill involved in trying to overcome it. You just have to be lucky.
I mean, unless you're a bullshitter, then there's some skill in doing
Yeah, there's a
that.
lot of skill in being a bullshitter.
And yes, there are obvious intentional ways to build your character in this game, but all of the evolutions are beneficial in some capacity. So
So there are no,
it's about figuring out how to use what you're given.
so there are no bad.
AKA,
actions.
it's a challenge.
Yeah, that's fair. What happens if you have to select, like, I don't know, fins or something and you're on dry land? Does that ever happen?
No.
Like, you have to, oh, okay.
You get sent straight to the hog.
None of the evolutions actually take away too much from you. There's some that give you a trade-off, but it's not actually that big of one.
That's fair.
I guess the biggest thing would be if you go back and forth on getting like get larger upgrades and then get smaller upgrades and they keep going back and forth on that.
Well, they provide different bonuses, is the thing. It's not like getting bigger only makes you bigger, and that's the only benefit it provides.
There's other benefits to being bigger than just
Yes.
being bigger?
Weirdly enough, yes.
Oh. Oh.
Just stop and think about, like, the things humans lost the ability to do, like synthesize, which is vitamin C or something. Or, like, we can't digest cellulose anymore. Like, what if we're really missing out on, like, this amazing tree bark experience? You know?
Well, Jonas, what I would love to introduce you to the nearby forests of Seattle
Yes, the famous Seattle forest.
and all those
yes,
beautiful
this-
pear trees that you could go gnawing on right now.
True, nobody will stop you. Except probably, like...
Do you
local
mean
authorities.
Bradford pears?
Yes.
God help you.
Are those the ones where the tree...
That smell like cum, yes.
Okay, yeah. Can you just imagine? I mean, I guess if you like
I
that
think there would be weirder things than to see somebody chewing up a tree in the middle of the street.
Where I live, they're apparently an invasive species. They were brought in for like, just like building up the areas, trying to make them look nice. Because the worst thing about those, oh, not the worst thing, but the best thing about those trees is that they do look nice. Even when they're blooming like that, they are very pretty trees.
No, they're beautiful.
I don't want to be around them for that first couple weeks of spring. Rick, you're in the game.
Boy,
Look at that.
Boy, howdy. They're going to make sure you know when they're around.
Uh-huh.
They're going to let you know when they're ready.
I love how those sunglasses are now shorthand for bad guy in games. It just makes me happy.
I think Kamina might be a little bit pissed off, but
Yeah,
Well,
well,
he doesn't really have much room to complain anymore.
oh no, too soon. Too soon.
Too soon, girl. It's been years. Move on.
Yes, that's the joke. That's why God.
Jonas, you've been dead for 40 years. It's time to move on. You drowned in that river.
That's right.
I'm back, and Jonas is a ghost.
Yep.
Apparently.
Got too close to a kangaroo.
No, I let my character to the creative Chamberlain, and she put it in his cameo, and then she almost drowned him. It was awesome.
And Rick kills a kangaroo. Way.
Freaking sick.
I was so happy.
Look, everybody, they killed my character.
No, it was like usually a cameo is like, oh, look at me, I'm talking in a background scene. You know, it's like it's so much more fascinating when like, oh, look, it's me and I'm in peril. I'm in mortal peril.
love to
I'm
see it.
dying.
Yeah, I'm in danger.
Hey.
But yeah, it's okay though. He gets better, more or less. More or less.
I got better.
I got better.
Not intact, but you know, he just needs a band-aid or two. It's fine.
The river circumcised him. I'm so sorry.
God.
No! Take it back.
It was already.
It wasn't me. It was the river.
It was that mean Mr. Ash. Ash did it. I just know it.
Never trust a sopping wet plushie.
Oh.
There are only certain instances where I'm sopping wet.
Well, you have to be if you're trying to drown someone.
How would you know, Mav?
Because they're in the water?
No, I was anyway.
Mev, you have to let it go. They drowned in the river.
Good, they had it coming. Shrugs.
Yeah.
Love evil Hypnotoad face.
Muscular tissue. Come on, stay awake, Jonas. Stay awake.
Oh, no. Perish, go to bed.
Oh, I already lost that fight earlier.
I've been doing that a lot in my old age, just taking like mid-afternoon naps. I think it's better to plan it out than than just have it happen.
Usually.
I promise I
Usually.
don't take naps. I put my head down at 2:30 this afternoon, and I woke up like 10 minutes before I joined stream.
Nice.
Good
Wow.
morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
I'll typically, if I'm feeling the need, I'll typically conquer out around. Usually about 3-ish. Usually just for half an hour. That seems to be all I need. I know this is a really exciting topic, my napping patterns, but
Tell me more about your napping patterns.
well, I close my eyes and I kind of go like.
And I feel like a weirdo. I napping is such a dangerous thing for me because if I do it, it's always for too long. Like kind of like with Miller, but I lose track of like time when it happens. Every time I've woken up from a nap in the middle of the day, I wake up and it's like I don't know what day or year it is. I could have been gone for months. Like, what year is it? Where am I? Who am I?
You slept too long.
Who are you
Messes
people?
with my body. I want to like it. I want I want naps to be for me.
Sorry, Void. You're napping for other people.
Gasp.
Okay.
You're napping for 2.
Yeah.
Boy jam.
I'm so sprawled out right now. I'm just like I have my new desk. Well, it's not really new anymore. But the desk chair I got to replace the last one has this like awesome little like, slide out thing that's basically like an easy chair. So I just kind of I do that a lot in streaming and in VR. Just sprawl out.
Yeah.
It's great.
Jonas, could you sprawl for me?
No, I don't do it on command. Sorry, you have to pay me.
How much?
11,000.
Is that all?
I could do $7.
Fine. Okay, I'm doing it. Here, I'm doing it.
All right.
All right, let's go. Here we go. It's very exciting.
Ooh. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
All right, it's over. Okay, it's done.
Ooh.
You had your
I
moment.
didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know I could do that either. I still don't know I can do it.
You surprise me. And that chat is what we call foreplay.
What if I'm feeling ritzy and I want 5 play?
You can't afford it.
True.
You're not ready for 5 play.
I won't know until I try.
My place sounds like I'm playing out.
Ooh.
My cat friend will not go into the water.
That sucks for it. Guess you're abandoning it.
Oh, you became crab.
Not really.
Oh, you're. Oh, you just have eye stalks. Fine. I see.
More of a snail, really. Snail that's shredded.
It happens.
A shrill, if you will.
There was one point
Rainbow
where-
Gaming is raiding. Volt the
had-
Dungeon Delver is raiding. Hello.
Nice.
Gasp.
Hello.
2
Hey,
Oh.
Raiders.
Double raid, double trouble, double go.
Double rainbow.
At one point, I had an aquarium, and I had like a couple of little tank snails that would just clean the algae,
Yeah.
algae, and like when they were on the front wall, I would watch their weird little tongues, which are called radulas, kind of just like scraping the, they have like little teeth-like things on their tongues, and it was weirdly hypnotic to just watch them, like, Apparently, I'm easily amused, I guess.
You don't say.
But it was sort of oddly endearing. Like, good job, little guy. I appreciate that. I'd pay you, but you're an invertebrate, and you don't have a brain. Or a bank account. The showboat has come to steal the show. Well, welcome on in.
Something's come up, and I actually got to pop out, so I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Take it, Ray.
See ya.
Hey, take it easy.
I said Ray.
What a mess.
Michael Blue.
There and be say I love them. No, they'll never know.
Aw.
Said I gotta message him. This will not stand.
Mev's Discord status is trolley problem, trolley opportunity. I miss having an aquarium.
The aquarium misses you too, Jonas.
I had to entrust it to someone else because due to stupid roomie drama, I had to move in a hurry. This was years ago. And I sincerely hope my fishies and snails and whatnot had hopefully long, prosperous lives under the new regime. But I never got any updates, so I don't know.
One can hope. One can hope.
Good power.
Lightning? I'll show you lightning.
No, whining, not lightning.
Oh. Could have sworn you said lightning. That's a good power. Damn. Jonas, am I going crazy?
I don't know.
Probably.
Jonas, you're the wisest.
Am I? Have you
Wonder.
ever heard of the bombardier beetle?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have not. Tell me about the bombardier beetle.
Big, when threatened, shoots a high-speed jet of boiling chemicals out its ass.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, nature's fucked up.
Yeah.
I just, whenever I hear about shit like that, or like the spurge shrub that has 20 times the amount of capsaicin as like the hottest pepper, I think, man, the sheer number of times that thing must have gotten eaten to have that kind of evolutionary pressure. You know, it's just like over millions of years, the species decides, you know what, fuck this shit. We're gonna just be absolutely lethal and brutally painful. You know?
Yeah.
I love that.
Like, you know what? That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm tired of this shit.
You know, 40 million years later, okay, we perfected it. No one's gonna eat us now. It's crazy. Evolution's crazy.
No more. No more. All right. What weird trait do you think you're going to evolve?
Me or Red?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone. Open table.
As in, like, what do I want to evolve, or
No.
What do
You don't get a want out of this.
Okay,
It's what
so
you
it's like-
think you're gonna end up with.
like my descendants?
Yeah.
Years from now.
7 million years from now.
I predict that my future descendants will be able to spew pure gibberish.
Ooh.
No, communicate with gibberish. They have their own like incomprehensible babbling language that
Interesting.
no one dares decipher unless they go mad.
There are stone tablets, but they're all out of date. The language changes too quickly.
Just a little bit out of date.
Okay, I dig it. Being able to understand and comprehend gibberish, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess in a sense all language is gibberish, but whatever. All words are made up.
Yours is advanced. Truly. I think my descendants, they're gonna get the you know those like frogs that can like make their throats and necks just like blow up with air? I want my descendants to have that. Just be able to extend our throats a little bit. Make us look bigger. See someone walking by, just flare up a little bit. Hey.
But have you seen that one episode of Voyager where like Tom Paris went at warp 10 and it caused him to hyperaccelerate in his evolutionary line and it turned him into a big lizard?
You're kidding.
Like into a big ass salamander? Yeah. No, it was a moment. It was a moment in that show.
Was this the one where him and Janeway both became lizards and then they had babies?
Then
they went back and they're just like, we're never telling anybody about this.
They're like, yeah, that happened. I liked it how it was just like the doc's like, oh, I restored them using their original genome. They just completely restored them. It was easy. And then they're just, they're just sitting there in the sick bay nightgowns. Yeah, no problem. Jimmy's even got her old hairstyle back. Just no big deal. Just lizard stuff. But yeah.
What a crazy thing. What a crazy show.
Yeah. Nah, it's regarded as one of the worst episodes ever of Voyager, but I like watching it just because it's so bizarre.
What was the one that came after Voyager? Because it was the original, the new series, Deep Space Nine, then Voyager, right?
And then Enterprise.
Enterprise.
Yeah. Got Bacula.
I don't hear anyone talk about Enterprise.
Because it wasn't very good.
Huh.
Yeah. It really just, yeah. There were like a few good episodes, and mostly it was just like, That was pretty much the point where, like, that was, I think, like early 2000s, and then Star Trek went into hibernation until the Abrams movie started it up again.
Yeah.
And now, as soon as Strange New Worlds finishes, it's going into hibernation again for a while, I think.
They kept making shows that no one wanted to watch.
Sigh. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think it's okay for franchises to go into hibernation. I think it's fine to like not be continually cranking out new entries just to keep the IP fresh.
I think it's okay to let
I think it's a good idea for franchises to die. Yeah. You could also just not have them ever come back.
That is absolutely an option.
Yeah.
Hollywood doesn't seem to consider that an option.
Of course not. That would mean they would have to come up with something new.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've kind of checked out. I'm mostly looking to the indie stuff on the web now, like what Glitch is doing, and frickin' Monkey Ranch, and just that kind of stuff. Because that feels like where it's at now. That feels like the real stuff.
You know what I'm interested to see? I don't actually know when it's coming out. The A24 Backrooms movie.
That's right.
Hey.
Yay! Got it.
Oh,
You
it's this
succeeded.
month. Okay.
He's got 4 eyeballs.
Hooray!
May 29th.
The one with like almost the ugliest one that I've made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's your precious little sparkle snail.
Man, water terrain
Looks
adaptation.
something that crawls out of the Springfield Lake.
Oh, there you go, fins.
Speed pressure 10.
Yep.
So one of the reasons that the Backrooms thing is interesting to me because it's being directed by a guy who had been doing a animated Backrooms series on YouTube. And he was like 17 when A24 signed him on.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, because he was making this
insane.
basically through high school.
Oh, fun. I have no idea if it's going to be good, but even if it's bad, it's okay because it's the Backrooms, and you could. That's like an instant cult movie right there.
Yeah.
Backrooms were more interesting before every monster in existence landed there.
Yeah. The reason I bring this up is because this is, I think, the thing that Hollywood is going to be going with a lot more, which is they are not going to come up with new ideas. They're going to wait until something else gets really popular and then pick it up. Otherwise, they're just going to do reboots and,
Yeah,
IP slop.
yeah, it does that. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
mean-
that's kind of what they always do. They've been doing that since the 20s. I mean, Scarface is a remake.
That's right. God, that's weird to think. I don't really mind, but
Speaking of... Yeah, go for it. I'm moving in a different direction.
I mean, like I said, I don't really mind, but again, I'm mostly just keeping an eye on indie stuff these days.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go
Speaking
ahead.
of adaptations, I finally watched that Exit 8 movie.
Oh,
Have any of you guys seen it?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Not
Are
familiar.
you, are you
not.
familiar with the game?
I know of the
nah.
game. I know that's
Yeah.
premise.
Never heard of it.
Though of
So, bit of a
almost
streamer darling.
yeah.
It was. Yeah, go for it, Rick. You
no,
stream.
just of almost any game, any horror game that I know that was streamer bait. That one's probably the most ripe for a movie.
It's one of those like find the anomaly kind of horror game. You're stuck in this like hallway, this looping hallway, and you have to find the right thing 8 times in a row. It's great, like, you know, infinite building horror, like House of Leaves kind of thing. And it was great. It was done by a bunch of folks over in Japan. I think the original game was primarily made in and based in Japan. Huge over there. And the movie, as far as I know, is a hit over there too. But it's great. They adapted the game in a really interesting way. Like you can get the same experience from watching that movie as you would playing that game.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, the loop of the game is very simple. You're in a hallway and you must go forward. If everything in the hallway is exactly as it's supposed to be, you can keep going forward. But if anything is different, you need to turn around and go back. Otherwise, you will start over when you get to the end of the hallway. So, plenty of opportunities to freak you out with something suddenly out of place.
The way the camera works in that movie is they don't like do like a flat shot on what these things are too. It's always like either from the perspective of the character or it's like rotating shots around them. So you'll only see the anomalous things in like passing camera movements. So it kind of becomes like you're playing the game yourself, where you're just looking around the screen trying to find what's off. It's really well done. I recommend it. It's a good time. Not like, you know, life-changing or anything, but I think it's a pretty damn good movie. Great cinematography, great music, acting's fun.
Well, I'll put it on the list.
They expand, for those that have played the game, they expand on things in a really fun way.
Let's see.
Nothing that's like, oh, new crazy lore kind of shit drop, but like, okay, yeah, that's fun. I like that take on this. It's not every day you get a good video game movie.
I mean, there's also Iron Lung coming to YouTube soon.
Still haven't seen that.
Oh, they're dropping on YouTube.
Yeah, I believe it's at the end of this month. They'll be putting it on YouTube Movies.
Oh,
Which is interesting because apparently, yeah, YouTube was giving a real fucking fight about it because you're not allowed to put movies on YouTube despite all the movies on YouTube. It was like some very weird thing where it's like there's like 2 media aggregate companies that are allowed to put movies on YouTube, and that was it. No one's allowed to like upload an original movie to YouTube apparently. And so Markiplier had to get into a big legal fight with them for a while of like, I want to put this money, or I want to put this movie on YouTube.
I get the feeling that after a certain age of like if it's more than 30 years ago, they kind of stop caring, because I've seen a ton of stuff from the 80s and 90s, and it's just the whole movie. It's the whole movie. Just, you know, it's either in segments on a playlist, or it's just the entire movie as one video. And I go back, you know, a month later, and it's still there. It's just like, okay.
Well, it's one of those like safe harbor things for YouTube. They don't have to take a forward step in making sure there's no copyright content on the platform. They just have to wait for somebody to submit a DMCA takedown notice, and if nobody does, because either that company doesn't exist or it's like paying a lawyer a day to write up a DMCA is gonna cost more than the money we would lose, so why?
Right.
It's also at a point where I feel like some of the people that were originally part of the production of the movie are the ones uploading them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
That I found a number of rare cartoon themes where it's the guy who composed it uploading it, and it's great because he has like the master file or something. It's fantastic.
And just going for old luggage, like, hey, you know what? I'll upload. The kids will love it. Tired of getting emails for this shit.
Chonka. Chonka.
Donkey.
Chunky. Hello,
Like
bones.
them big.
Choir max.
Like them bones.
Bonesy.
Yeah, Artemis makes a good post. I've seen anime on YouTube. That's how anime was meant to be seen. In the corner of a video in 7 2-minute segments.
I thought anime was supposed to be
intended.
seen in a 3.5-minute supercut of the series to like Evanescence or something.
This is also true. There are many schools and approaches for anime. And the best part is all of them are wrong. So go ham. Just live with the understanding it'll never be the right way to watch.
Yeah, whatever you
It'll
do,
be
it's
your
wrong.
way.
If you think you're doing it the right way, just ask the internet. There'll be someone to tell you you're doing it wrong. Always. Always.
Always. Jonas, I tried watching the anime in its original broadcast. Is that the right way of watching it?
No, that's wrong. And in fact, the one you're watching is problematic, and you can't watch it anymore.
Okay. If I can't help it, I just flow into Carl.
No, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, it's alright, Jonas. You know, you did a pretty good job.
Carl
no.
would watch anime, but he would watch some really obscure, like Tibetan or Laotian anime.
Delicious and Dungeon Gym. Nah, I'm watching that real stuff. I'm watching, you know, my ex-teacher turned into a fox. It's kind of a big one. It's all about children going to war. And
Tree for the
before you ask
Fireflies
me,
has got
yes, they
nothing
all
on My Teacher's a Fox.
What's a more anime title? Oh yeah, you watching the Z
Okay.
squared, the non-files,
No. If you want an anime, it would be
segments
like,
of the blood.
it would be like, I can't believe my teacher turned into a fox this hot! Exclamation point, question mark. You know,
I can't believe my
there's something-
teacher turned into a fox and gave me a raging erection. How could this have happened?
And it's on children broadcast.
I can't believe Truck Kun, isekai'd me into this world of hot.
Can't believe Chuck Kun is the father of my child.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It's either titles that are like super literal or just letters combined, like like what it was like the joke that was made, like Z squared, the segments of blood. Protocol Country 922.
I always like it when it's a sentence, especially a question.
Yeah.
We need the we need the quiz show thing that's like, is this an anime title or a piece of industrial machinery?
Well,
Automatic Clipper 92 BBS.
That is an
That
anime.
is an anime about a hedge a hedge cutter.
I thought you could say it was about a hedge. I'm like, just a hedge? So,
Just a hedge.
it's a hedge.
About a
Hedge
hedge clipper
coon.
who gets a mistaken identity and becomes the leader of a hedge fund.
Oh shit. Yeah, Rick, you have a lot of dogs chasing you.
Yeah,
Is that what they are?
Are they dogs? Are they
they're called Beware.
bees?
Yeah.
Ah,
Beware bee.
that's a Pokemon.
Yeah. Did you ever see the one where Ash was trying to like, he thought it was being friendly. He was like, "Hi, hey there," and Beware's just like, "Meow," and he just like, he starts like tearing down trees and just chasing him.
I am not going to survive.
I was like,
this. Literally nowhere to hide.
nice. Yeah, you're eradicated.
Eradicated.
No, I thought it was hilarious because it's like, wow, the befriending thing didn't work for once, and this thing's gonna kick his ass. That's funny. Boy, this Discord screen share is lagging. I'm gonna restart that. Let me, any better? Nope, it's just lagging. All right, no worries. I'll just watch the stream itself.
This is for the sounds of Rick murdering people and eating them.
Yay!
As you do.
Gave it a year material, by the way, folks.
Everybody here? Okay, you need a drum machine going in the background for that. Like the scat man. I just come on. Chad, is it too late to have 90s Eurobeat hits? Is it too late?
No. I'm not
I think
asking chat.
I think we could still have it if we really believe.
Foreboding.
Oh.
I don't think. Oh gosh, it's funny you say that, Jonas, because I was writing like Euro dance lyrics today.
Really?
Like I said, I was in a poemy kind of mood, and Mythix and I, we have this thing where like we'll send poems back and forth to each other, just write little ditties back and forth, just to keep us like ready for anything. And I just had this thought of like, oh man, I kind of want to like try to match that like bad English style of these dance hits.
I need
so the theme here was chickens. Are you ready?
go on.
It's chicken time to express the feeling. It's chicken time to express the feeling, the feeling, the feeling. Cluck, cluck, like to fuck. Want you ride my monster truck. This is most, have a day. Chicken feels it when he pays. Love, love, seeds and muck. Want you ride my chicken truck.
Wow. It's
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
they
Thank
have
you.
been intense. Yeah.
You're at it.
Yeah, right?
No, I kind of do want to ride the chicken truck now. You've hooked me. Yeah. No, this is. I think we got a hit here. Well done.
I didn't think that this would just naturally pop up with someone mentioning Eurobeat, but thank you for fueling that.
Yeah. No, you've found your calling.
You sound very enthralled and entertained. Should I continue?
I always sound like this. The cynicism is sort of built in these days. But yeah, there's some amazingly inane lyrics from that point, like late 90s, early 2000s Euro pop songs. Like, have you ever heard Tarzan and Jane by Toy Box?
Oh, it's been so long. I need to hear it again.
Good times. My name is Tarzan. I am Jungle Man. Anyway, I'll stop. It's like DDR music. You just you want to get some baggy pants and start stomping your feet on arrows
And weird wraparound shades. Greased up hair.
Like it has to be like frosted. It has to be greased up hair or like frosted with
Frosted, dyed.
and you have like the large like hematite bead necklaces with like a yin yang pendant, you know. God, that sure was a time. And then the soul patch. You have to have the soul patch. That's the other really.
Oh,
important thing.
yes.
Yeah. Got the soul patch.
Full patch.
Yep.
Tickler
That's it.
also allowed.
And maybe optionally like the visor hat. God, that was a time.
Would life be better if we went back to that time? If that became the new cultural zeitgeist again?
Well, it's funny because, like, have you seen the theme for Ferality Ultra?
Oh no, I haven't.
Let me hold on.
Learn me.
No, here. I'll just show you the banner. Yeah, you will immediately get a sense for what they're going for. Let me put it in off topic.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh.
There's a great cover of that, like a punk rock cover. It's amazing. But yeah, they're not calling it like the 90s, but that's essentially what it is. It feels like they're going in a different direction this year because, like, last year before it was all like mystical forest and land of dreams, and now it's just like bright pastel CD-ROM video games. Not that I'm complaining.
Ultra.
It's kind of dope, though.
It is. It really is. They have some great assets, like really loud patterns that you can put on your sweater and whatnot. And of course, I didn't do any of them because I suck.
You haven't done any of them yet.
Yeah. The equivalent to pick up a pencil for me is crack open Unity. It's like, man, I don't want to.
Uh-huh. Oh, I had that today. I opened up Visual Studio and started working on a thing, and then, like, I think it was like 15 minutes. I was just like, nope, I can't brain.
I forget, Miller, do you have multiple monitors or just one?
I got two.
You have two? Do you like do coding on one screen and like other stuff on the other, or do you like lock in and focus and only have one
If
thing?
I'm doing For coding specifically, it's hard for me to like watch or listen to anything because my mind sort of starts mixing up streams of information if I have words coming from two different things.
Ah, okay.
The only thing I can listen to while I'm coding is music that I'm familiar with. It does not have a lot of lyrics.
I kind of.
But yeah, usually I am code editor on one screen, Unity editor on another screen, and that's for when I'm making like more simple gameplay features and stuff where you need to kind of go back and forth repeatedly on them.
I've noticed that with coding, I need like total concentration. Like I need to, I can't really even have Discord open. I just have to like, I don't code very often, but when I'm just learning it, it's like, okay, no, I need to be in my little bubble for this. This is too convoluted.
I mean, for me, having at least some, again, the music that I'm familiar with helps sort of abate some of the ADHD tendencies. Because if I weren't listening to anything, like the moment that I was dissatisfied with working on something, I would just do a different thing. The music kind of helps me avoid that.
That's fair. There's like coder playlists on Spotify. Like if I type in music code by, I get like whole ass playlists.
Simon Tesla says for me it needs to be instrumental music. It's relatively chill. Nope. Me listening to King Giz or like Bad Apple or many other things. Many other musics. Many metals.
How many metals?
Metal like heavy metal? Like that kind of
Sometimes it's heavy metal. Usually it's just like regular metal.
Wow, okay. I have to listen to like white noise or tribal drums or something like that when I'm trying to figure out code because I just
Like, let's see, I opened up YouTube Music. What's the first thing I would click on if I were coding? Yeah, it would probably be Cyber Grind from Ultra Kill.
Nice.
Which is definitely not a chill song.
No, like, you know the whole cliche of like the guy in the cartoon, like he starts noticing the water dripping or, you know, some other tiny noise in the room. That's me when I'm coding. It's like I start getting like antsy. Like I'm trying to like figure out like, okay, why is this not working? You know, yeah.
Where's that coming from?
Yeah, exactly. I'll start noticing like the fridge, yeah, the freezer fan, you know, because my freezer fan was sometimes like, and I'll notice that. I'll notice the they're upstairs doing laundry. I'll hear the guys with the leaf blowers. Yeah. I have pretty good noise canceling headphones, but you know.
I can only do so much.
Kieran says, I've heard porno background music is actually good for studying like that. With or without the, you know, the like, does that help or does that hinder? I feel like that would be distracting. Anyway,
Oh.
there's chat. You paying attention?
I'm paying attention. Jonas, I am looking at you disrespectfully.
Oh, I can feel it. All right, fine. Hold on, I'll do it. Can't believe it. Horrible. 9 minutes left in stream and you're making me strip.
9 minutes left. Or Jonas. Jonas, I believe you'll be able to go through one of these streams without having to disrobe.
I think it's possible.
I don't.
Oh.
It is possible. That's why we need to be on top of it and make sure we never get to that point.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, almost made it. Plus, it's so cold outside.
Hmm. Finally getting like nice temperatures up here. What's that? Let's see.
Dude.
Ah, good. We have a raid target.
No vegetation anymore in these.
You must become vegetable.
Must have gone veggie.
No vegan diet, no vegan powers.
Milk and eggs, bitch.
Oh, excuse me. Chunky. Could you be small and chunky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing's stopping you.
Have you ever seen a guinea pig?
that's true.
That's a capybara.
That's a capybara.
Uh huh.
They make guinea
Capybara.
pig sounds, though. Hey, Rake, don't demean them.
Who's demeaning the cappy?
It's that crappy Barbara.
Who do I gotta talk to?
That is one critter I want to meet. Like, that's on my bucket list. I just want to, like, go to South America and, like, pet a cappy and then be like, okay, I'm done.
Why else
Is
would
there-
you want to go to South America?
Maybe go visit Mark, I guess. Mark and Fi. But,
Yeah, fair.
yeah. And pet a capybara. And maybe, like, go to the T-posing Judas and just T-pose in front of it.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Jesus wants a hug.
Oh.
That's gonna kill me.
The tiniest of guys.
Well, we don't have any more time for another run.
All right.
We do only have a couple more minutes, so.
No.
Do you want to call it
shit.
early or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
We're reading Permavermin, and we will
We
see
are.
y'all tomorrow.
Void, thanks for popping in tonight and guesting. Nice to always
Yeah,
see
thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to see you guys.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same deal.
We'll catch you next time.
Oh,
See you tomorrow, chat, for more of something.
Have a good night,
Huh?
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, nerds.